Red Rising is one of my favorite book series of all time, and today I'm going to give my official ranking. Let's get it. Number 6. I'm sorry, I know, I'm already pissing people off. Morningstar is coming in last place. I still really love this book. Again, this is one of my favorite science fiction series of all time. Morningstar is still a great book. I'm probably going to go high 7, maybe 8 out of 10. I think it's still a satisfying conclusion to the original trilogy. I just don't think it stands on the heights of Golden Sun or Red Rising. I don't love how it deals with the cliffhanger in Golden Sun. I don't love all the character work they do with Darrow and Severo and their relationship, but the ending battle, the way they wrap up some of the storylines, again, this is no spoilers, but I still think it's a really satisfying conclusion to the original trilogy. It's just not quite as good as the two prior books in the series. Number 5, Iron Gold. This book gets points alone just for switching up the formula. This is the biggest change you'll experience when in the Red Rising books. Going from books 3 to 4, there's a huge time jump, first of all, and the way Pierce Brown writes in this book. First of all, we're getting multiple point of views. It slows down the pacing a little bit, and it gets a lot more political, and they introduce a lot of new characters. Honestly, I really like all the new characters. I'll admit, of the newer books, this is the slowest, but I still really love it, and it's a great book. So it starts the tone for the remainder of the series, which is very grim and very dark. Number 4 is the original book itself, Red Rising. This is a great book. A lot of people say it's the weakest of the series. I heavily disagree. I think it's a fantastic introduction. Yes, it's not a galactic space opera yet. It'll get there. It's a little more of a contained story, a little more introductory, a little more familiar with a lot of kind of tropes of kind of YA novels and science fiction novels at the time it came out with. But I still think it's a great story, super fast-paced, really kind of quick, snappy prose, and it's got that aura to it with the way he writes, with the dialogue. You know, if you read it, you know what I'm saying. Like it's an awesome book. Red Rising, yeah, number 4. Okay, this is where it gets challenging for me because the next 3 books in the series I think are like 5-star books for me. I love all 3 of these books so much. They're so good. So it's getting really difficult. I just want to clarify, it has been a couple years since I've read the series. I love it. I may need to reread and refresh myself, so I may be a little rusty on some details, but top 3, here we go. Number 3 is going to be Dark Age. This used to be number 1, used to be number 2, now it's 3. I don't know. This book's a 5-star. This is a perfect science fiction novel. It's big. It takes what Iron Gold did great, giving us those new perspectives, that darker tone, the more political elements, and it takes it to an 11, and also the grim dark elements. This book's called Dark Age for a reason. It is real dark. Oh my goodness, it is incredible. Some of the best character work. We see some of our characters at their lowest moments, and I think when we get these characters at the lowest moments, we really get to understand them and who they are as characters. And Dark Age is when things get rough. It is the Empire Strikes Back, if you will, of the Red Rising saga. God, this is so difficult. What's my number 1? Number 2, Lightbringer, the most recent and the current final book of Red Rising. There's one more coming out, but book number 6 is going to be my number 2. I kind of lied when I said Dark Age was the Empire Strikes Back. This is also kind of the Empire Strikes Back. It kind of sets up for the finale. It kind of ends on a slightly kind of dark tone, but this book is incredible. Mild spoilers. I'm just going to say one character's name because they're highlighted in this book. Lysander. Yeah, if you know, you know. Holy cow, this book is awesome. I think this is the most emotional of all the books. Like, if you're talking about pure emotional moments and just, like, shock and awe. Maybe tied for shock and awe. This series has a lot of shock and awe. But pure emotional moments, this one's going to be the winner. Golden Sun's taking the number 1 spot today. It depends on the day. It could go back and forth. But my goodness, this book is incredible. This is the second book, and it takes everything that was great about Red Rising and adds in all the stuff that was missing. It adds in the galactic space opera elements, and it just takes the character work to another level. The plot twists, the pacing is even better than the first book, and my goodness, the moments in this book are just absolutely insane. Greatest ending of like maybe any book ever, just total cliffhanger. And I was thrilled from beginning to end. I remember finishing this book and thinking this is the best book I've read, sci-fi book I've read since Dune. The gala scene, yeah. Red Rising's phenomenal. I'm sure it's very popular right now. Everyone TikTok's talking about it. Hopefully this will give me some views since, you know, people like Red Rising. I love Red Rising. If you, by some chance, have not heard of it, have not checked it out, go read it right now. You will not be disappointed. It's such a great introduction to modern science fiction. If you want to start reading science fiction, Red Rising is probably the best place you can start. So open up that book. Crack that thing open. Let's go.